Cisco, are you still there?
Mom? Mommy?
Everybody's out.
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on The Flash Season 4 Episode 16 called Run, Iris, Run. But will Tom Cavanagh, Harrison Wells actually say it, because he says it all the time for Barry? Run, Barry, run. It's one of the best things about the show, so I really hope they do a version of that with Iris West. That would be pretty cool. So we actually have some context for how Iris West is going to become a speedster. And I'm sorry guys, but every single YouTuber under the sun, every single reviewer, every single Instagrammer, you were all wrong. So this backs up what I've been saying all along, that it doesn't matter how big your following, how little your following is, people generally were wrong. So there are no experts when it comes to this. The biggest theory going around was the pregnancy theory, and to be honest guys, that was just a bit weird, because just because Cecile was gaining powers because she was pregnant didn't mean Iris West was going to do that. But everyone keeps thinking that they're building up to the Flash family, Tornado's twin and Bart Allen storyline. Well, maybe, but it all depends on who actually Coffee Shop Girl, Mystery Girl is, doesn't it? But that's interesting. So the suit looks pretty cool, because it's the first time we're really seeing it, because the images that Canada Graphs and YVR Shoots etc posted was kind of behind the scenes. It wasn't the best. So Iris suits up, Team Flash confronts a new bus meta, which is interesting. So next week's episode is going to be Subject 9. Then we have Enter Flash Time, which is Flash family. We've got Jay Garrick, we've got Jesse Quick, before obviously Jesse Quick goes to the Legend and she goes to see Wally. It's going to be a bit awkward because they're broken up, but there could be a pretty cool story there. And then it's this episode 16. So this new bus meta is called Melting Pot. Okay guys, Team Flash, the Flash writers, what are you doing? Melting Pot. Now I might be wrong, but I've looked it up and I can't find any comic book references to Melting Pot. He has the ability to swap people's DNA during a battle with Team Flash. Matthew transfers Barry's super speed to Iris, so Iris becomes a speedster because someone can swap DNA. That is a very interesting, and I didn't see it coming. It is probably the easiest way they can do it. But what is the weirdest thing ever is if she becomes a speedster and has to look after Central City, where does the suit come from? Now you could say it's a Trajectory's old suit or something similar to Jesse Quick's suit, but then why is the color scheme so different? I presume it's got something to do with XS Jenny. I presume that's it, because if Mystery Girl does turn out to be Jenny, then it would make sense that why they make this suit, because Mystery Girl could wear it down the line. But if they are just gonna have a one-off episode where she wears this suit, it's bit odd because it is quite expensive to make the suit. Now, with a new threat unleashed on Central City, Barry must act as a team leader while Iris takes on the mantle of superhero Speedster in order to defeat their new foe. So essentially we have the main star Grant Gustin becoming the team leader of Team Flash, when realistically he should be the team leader anyway. So that is the synopsis. So there's not really a lot to break down. Iris West gets speedster abilities because someone can swap DNA with someone else. I mean, it's an interesting concept, but it is pretty weak story writing. I mean, I really hope there's more to this episode than just Iris becomes Barry and Barry becomes Iris. That's basically the central piece of this episode. I mean, the suit itself, we still don't really get a good look at it, because let's be honest guys, this is it's an artwork. It's not really like an image, it's more of artwork. But it would be interesting if by the end of the episode they did actually put the lightning bolt in the middle, because there is a massive gap for, I mean, you're seeing a thumbnail, I've put an edit of an image where like the lightning kind of logo would be. That would be pretty interesting. But what's going to be more interesting is the ramifications of what happens post this episode, because this is episode 16, there's 23 episodes. So by this point, Mystery Girl, I mean the Speed Force code, whatever language Barry was writing in episode 1 when he came out of the Speed Force, that's going to have to be apparent, that we're going to have some meaning for it now, because episode 16, we're less than 10 episodes to wait to the end of the season, and they've still got no idea how to defeat the worst villain in Flash history, who's really a Jay Garrick villain. It doesn't really make any sense. And what's interesting is if Jay Garrick is going to stick around. We know Jesse's going to Legends, but what would be more interesting would be if Jesse Quick was killed off, just like I said, and then Wally has to become her lightning rod, and he sees her somewhere inside the Speed Force. But I can't see her getting killed off now because she's going to the Legends and she's going to appear in Legends. But some people are like, Jesse Quick is joining Legends. No, she's not. She's going to see Wally. She's not joining that TV show. They've finished wrapping, and from what I can presume, she's only going to be in that one episode. So guys, let me know in the comment box down below, do you think they are building it up to Tornado Twins, Bart Allen storyline? Because it's going to be a bit weird if Bart Allen appears and Iris West and Barry haven't even had a kid yet. That would be pretty weird. I mean, even if like Iris West was just pregnant and Bart Allen turns up at the start of season 5, that would be pretty weird. I'm going to be doing a video on who I want to be the villain for next season. I don't actually want it to be a Speedster. I want it to be Cobalt Blue. Why? Because Cobalt Blue can steal speed. He could become a Speedster in some aspects, but he wouldn't be a Speedster. But most people will go with Godspeed. I mean, no, I don't think Godspeed should be the villain. It's too soon. They are still exploring Godspeed's story arc in DC Rebirth. Up to the latest, well, I think issue 38, they are still dealing with him. So guys, let me know in the comment box down below, what do you think about Iris West? Do you think the future of the Flash is about the Flash family? It's going to be pretty cool. I am looking forward to this episode. I'm probably one of the few people not hating on Candice Patton getting her shot at being a Speedster. I mean, they did it with Felicity Smoke, so why can't they do it with the lead female on our show on The Flash? So guys, get behind it, stop trolling it. Anyway guys, please like, subscribe and comment like you always do, and I will catch you in that comment section very soon guys. But first, hit that bell button down below to join Team Warstu, and like always, put your video request down below if you want me to make any Marvel DC videos. As you know, we are transparent on this channel and we do videos about all comic book stuff. Anyway guys, I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later. Goodbye.